All right, so it's post 6 p.m. So voting has come to an end in the elections in Delhi. The voter turnout as of 5 p.m. local time was about 57.70%. All 70 constituencies in the Indian national capital went to polls today. An estimated 1.55 crore registered voters are set to decide the political future of Delhi. The question, of course, is which way have the people of Delhi voted? The top national and Delhi political leaders and also government officials who reside in Delhi and call Delhi their home voted today to elect the next government here. This included people such as President Draupadi Murmu, the Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena and the sitting Chief Minister Atashi, who visited their respective polling booths to exercise their franchise. AAP leaders, including the likes of Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia, also cast their vote. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and his sister Priyanka Gandhi Vadra also turned up to vote. The Election Commission has set up about 13,766 polling stations at 2,696 polling locations. There are a total of 699 candidates in the fray, with the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress fielding 70 candidates each. The Bharatiya Janata Party has fielded about 68 candidates, giving 2 seats to its allies, the JDU and the LJP. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party is eyeing for a 3rd straight term, while the Bharatiya Janata Party is hoping to form a government in Delhi after 28 years. And during the Delhi Assembly polls in 2020, the Aam Aadmi Party had won a comfortable majority by getting more than 60 seats. Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party had finished a distant second in both the polls in 2020 and also in 2015. The Congress, which had ruled Delhi for about 15 years, had registered 0 seats in both elections. Now, in 2013, the Bharatiya Janata Party had emerged as the biggest party with 31 seats, but it could not form the government. The Aam Aadmi Party leader, Arvind Kejriwal, had formed a short-lived government before president rule was imposed for almost about a year. All right, now to give us more insights on this story, we're joined by our correspondent Dharmjot Kaur, who's joining us live on this broadcast. Dharmjot, the voting, of course, has come to an end. This is a tripartite contest, but it is predominantly the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party who seem to be in the race to potentially form the next government. Now, at this moment, what are the big issues on which the people of Delhi have voted for? And can the Aam Aadmi Party go on and win a hat-trick?
Well, Saleh, to answer the second part of the question first, whether or not the Aam Aadmi Party will win a 3rd term relies on multiple factors. If I talk about the past trends of how Delhi has voted in assembly elections, before the Aam Aadmi Party came to power, it was the Congress that was in power for 15 years, that's 3 whole terms, that voters gave a mandate to the Congress for. Now, after the Aam Aadmi Party came to the fray, we initially saw in the first election, it had a short-lived coalition with the Congress, which fell apart pretty soon. And then the elections in 2015, we saw a sweeping mandate given to the Aam Aadmi Party, which was again repeated in 2020. This time, however, the small change and the conversation where it has changed is in the last 1 year, a lot of political narrative around the party and also particularly around Arvind Kejriwal has seen a bit of a shift with respect to all the legal drama that was surrounding the Aam Aadmi Party and also the convener who ultimately had to leave the chief ministerial seat and then have Ms. Atashi take his place in the interim. Now, whether or not that shift in narrative has an impact on Delhi's voters, that is something we will find out on February 8th. But coming to the issues, which is essentially the key reason and the key sticking point that people have in their minds when they go to the ballot to cast their franchise, there are a myriad of issues, Saleh. And these are issues that did not prop up overnight. These are issues that weren't just, during the Aam Aadmi Party's terms. These have been issues for the people of Delhi for decades now. Water being the biggest example. The lack of proper, safe drinking water and good equal access in all parts of Delhi is still a big problem. There's dearth of that across several districts in the national capital. And that, of course, has been one of the key issues that voters and even political parties have talked about. Pollution is the second issue. We've seen parties, at loggerheads with each other with respect to who will take the blame for the pollution that Delhi sees on a seasonal basis. That's the second issue. Overall, given that it's a national capital, a basic cost of living crisis for the working class also remains an issue across elections. But which one of these really really stood out through the day when voters went to the ballot? I think that's something we will find out on February 8th.
Indeed, Dharamjot, that's something we'll of course get to know on the day of the counting of the votes. Thank you very much indeed for joining us with all those details there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.